Sometimes the truth has a way of creeping up on you when you least expect it. The confession my best friend made about you completely turned my world upside down. It's like the veil was lifted and I see everything through a different lens now. When someone you trust opens up about things you never imagined, it feels like a weight has been lifted, but at the same time, it leaves a sting that's hard to ignore. What my best friend told me about you changes everything, and now I'm left to make sense of it all. The truth is powerful, but it's also delicate. When my best friend shared their feelings about you, it opened up a whole new chapter of emotions that I wasn't ready for. Now, I'm stuck in the middle, trying to reconcile the person I thought you were with the person I'm beginning to understand. I always thought I knew everything about the people closest to me, but what my best friend confessed about you made me question everything. It's a whirlwind of emotions, and I'm still trying to process the weight of the truth. Truth has a way of unraveling everything you thought you knew. When my best friend spilled the truth about you, I felt like my whole perspective on everything was shattered. It's hard to come to terms with something that changes the foundation of what you thought was real. There's a strange kind of hurt that comes from hearing the truth from someone you trust, especially when it's about someone you care about. My best friend's confession about you has stirred up a storm of feelings, and now I can't stop thinking about what it all means. It's one thing to hear rumors, but it's another when your best friend confesses something that shakes you to your core. The truth about you has left me in a haze of emotions, trying to process what's real and what's not. Sometimes the truth is more complicated than we ever expect. What my best friend revealed about you is one of those truths that keeps me up at night, wondering how I should feel and what I should do with this newfound knowledge. I never thought I would hear something like that. What my best friend confessed about you has changed everything. The way I see you, the way I see myself, it all feels different now. And I'm struggling to find a place where everything makes sense again. The truth can be painful, especially when it comes from someone you trust. My best friend's words about you have completely altered my thoughts and feelings. It's like stepping into a new reality where everything feels uncertain. It's amazing how one confession can change everything you thought you knew. What my best friend said about you has shifted my entire perspective, leaving me to navigate a world full of confusion and mixed emotions. The truth, no matter how painful, has a way of revealing things that were hidden in plain sight. My best friend's confession about you has left me questioning everything, from my own judgment to my feelings toward you. There's a part of me that's grateful for the truth, but another part that feels betrayed by the way it's making me view everything differently. What my best friend shared about you has opened my eyes, but it's not easy to see what's behind the veil. I thought I knew what to expect, but what my best friend confessed about you has turned my world upside down. It's hard to hold on to my old feelings when the truth is forcing me to look at things through a completely new lens. The truth can feel like a punch to the gut, especially when it's something you didn't want to hear. My best friend's confession about you has left me reeling, trying to make sense of emotions I didn't know I had. Sometimes the most unexpected confessions are the ones that hit the hardest. What my best friend told me about you has made me question everything I thought I knew, and now I'm left trying to understand where to go from here. There's a certain sadness that comes with hearing the truth, especially when it forces you to rethink everything. What my best friend said about you has left me in a state of flux, uncertain of how to process the feelings I have now. It's strange how one simple truth can turn your world on its head. What my best friend confessed about you has completely changed the way I view everything, leaving me struggling to find my footing in a sea of confusion and emotion. I never expected the truth to come from the one person I trusted most. What my best friend revealed about you has left me in shock, unable to process the overwhelming emotions that have come flooding in. Truth is a powerful thing, but sometimes it's a little too much to handle. My best friend's confession about you has completely altered my thoughts and feelings, leaving me questioning everything I once believed to be true. It's hard to find peace when the truth keeps pulling you in different directions. What my best friend confessed about you has changed the way I view you, and now I'm caught between the past and the reality I'm only just starting to understand. When the truth hits you, it's hard to ignore. My best friend's words about you have echoed in my mind, changing my feelings and thoughts in ways I wasn't prepared for. Truth can be both liberating and devastating. What my best friend shared about you has left me questioning everything I thought I knew, making me wonder what's real and what's just been a facade. There are times when the truth is exactly what you need to hear, and then there are times when it changes everything. What my best friend confessed about you has left me grappling with my emotions and trying to figure out how to move forward. The truth is often more complicated than we want it to be. My best friend's confession about you has turned everything I thought I knew on its head, and now I'm left with more questions than answers. It's one thing to hear something you didn't expect, but when the truth comes from someone you trust, it's a whole other experience. My best friend's confession about you has left me feeling a mix of confusion, hurt, and disbelief. Sometimes the truth is a mirror. And what you see reflects everything you didn't want to acknowledge. My best friend's words about you have forced me to look at things I've been avoiding, and now I'm struggling to process the emotions that come with it. The truth can be a difficult pill to swallow, especially when it comes with the weight of someone's confession. What my best friend said about you has left me with a storm of feelings, and I'm not sure how to navigate through it all. What my best friend confessed about you has opened up a whole new world of emotions I didn't expect. It's like a door has been opened, and now I'm left to figure out what's real and what's not. Truth has a way of changing everything, whether we're ready for it or not. What my best friend shared about you has left me in a whirlwind of emotion, trying to make sense of everything that's been revealed. It's amazing how quickly things can change when the truth is finally out in the open. What my best friend told me about you has altered my perception of everything, and now I'm left to deal with the fallout of that revelation. There's a strange kind of clarity that comes with the truth, but it's often accompanied by confusion and doubt. What my best friend shared about you has opened my eyes, but it's not easy to process all of the feelings that come with it. I never thought the truth would change my view of everything, but what my best friend confessed about you has completely flipped my world upside down. Now I'm left to navigate through a sea of emotions and confusion. The truth is like a stone thrown into a calm pond. It ripples through everything. What my best friend said about you has made waves in my thoughts and feelings, leaving me to wonder how to rebuild from the aftermath. When you hear the truth from someone you trust, it feels like everything shifts. What my best friend revealed about you has opened my eyes to a new reality, one that's both difficult and freeing. The truth isn't always what we want to hear, but sometimes it's what we need. My aunt friend's confession about you has forced me to confront feelings I didn't even know I had, and now I'm left to process it all. I thought I understood everything, but what my best friend confessed about you has shattered that illusion. Now I'm left picking up the pieces, trying to make sense of a truth that changes everything. Truth is a lens through which everything is seen differently. What my best friend shared about you has made me look at you in a whole new light, and now I'm unsure of where I stand. There are times when the truth is more painful than we ever expect. My best friend's confession about you has left me questioning everything from our past to what the future might hold. Sometimes it takes one confession to make you see everything differently. What my best friend revealed about you has left me reeling, unsure of what's real and what's just been hidden beneath the surface. Truth changes everything. It's as simple as that. What my best friend confessed about you has left me in a whirlwind of emotions, and now I'm trying to process it all. The truth can be a heavy burden to bear, but it's often the only thing that sets us free. What my best friend shared about you has left me feeling a mix of relief, confusion, and uncertainty. It's amazing how one truth can change the way you see everything. My best friend's confession about you has made me look at the world differently, but it's not always a pleasant change.